Welcome to Love It or Leave It, Live or Else. Time for a segment we call Hot Takes. Be meaner to lesbians.
Be meaner to lesbians. And hear me out. We have been letting them bully us around for years. They walk into the room just glaring at us, making fun of our skirts and our shoes and the way we dress. Bitch, look at the way you dress. Yes, you're on time for everything. Yes, you're smarter than all of us. No, we couldn't get anywhere without you because gay guys are very, very, very bad at planning things. The only reason it's called brunch is because a gay guy couldn't show up to breakfast on time. However, we will no longer be bullied by you. And when you're nice to lesbians for far too long, look what happens. Ellen DeGeneres.
Let's see who's up next. Lena Dunham is the voice of her generation. You have 1 minute. That's your point of view. Let's hear it. 1 minute. Defend it.
If you can declare yourself to be the voice of a generation, it's possible that you're not wrong.
For sure. Yeah, that makes
You
sense.
could be correct. You know, it's possible that you could have words that come out of your face and holes on your body that we need to see as a adoring public. Tattoos all over a butt we didn't ask for. It's possible that all of that stuff could make you a voice in a generation that happens to be ours. I understand that from a logistical perspective. She has a voice in her generation. It's of that generation. It's kind of the dependent-independent clause you were talking about earlier,
right.
John. We all have a voice in this generation. Lena Dunham is one of those voices that exists.
Oh. What do we got next? The Taco Bell Mexican pizza pales in comparison to the McSpaghetti. Jesus. What is the... I don't know what the McSpaghetti is, but I can only imagine it is a sensory delight. Now, obviously, I like the Mexican pizza. I consider it a near perfect food, but only near perfect. But as I look at what could I only imagine a long-tested product, like when McDonald's rolls something out, they're not putting it together willy-nilly. They got scientists. They got experts. They get the right balance of all the flavors, your salt, your sweet, your sour, your spicy, your umami, which is the poignancy of flavors.
Yes.
You know what I mean?
Are you looking at me for yes?
No, I wasn't.
Oh, I thought you were wanting a Japanese person. Okay. No,
Excuse me.
Your time.
Excuse me. Excuse me. Excuse me. And obviously, as we all know, when we think of umami, we think of Parmesan cheese.
Atsuko Okatsuka.
We think of Parmesan fucking cheese.
Right. Yay, John! Yay!
So I love mixed spaghetti.
That was so good, and aggression towards me for some reason out of nowhere. I was just trying to support. I was yes-handing. You were looking at me. I said, yes, I know, mommy. I was trying to help. We got each other.
Shut up, everyone. Don't side against me on my own goddamn show. Straight people are more interesting.
Okay, I'm going to say something to you. Straight people are way more interesting than queer people. And I stand by this. Queer people obsessed with talking about their identities, boring. Queer people obsessed with justice, boring. Queer people obsessed with going on trips to Palm Springs and Ojai with groups of friends and getting into business with each other, boring. Straight people love Vegas. Straight people go on road trips to the Grand Canyon and even swing by that big Hoover Dam thing. Mm-hmm. Straight people often much hotter than gay people. Straight women, beautiful at their makeup skills. Way better than stupid-ass drag queens. Drag queens, you look like clowns. Straight men who wear makeup called warrior mud, so cool. Gay men who wear warrior mud, you're trying too hard.
Wow. Awesome. Fantastic. Giving us a lot to think about. Next up, children under the age of 5 should not be allowed to fly. This has been assigned to me. There's been a lot of talk about who's unvaccinated in this country, all right, and who is vaccinated in this country. But you know what group has gotten 0 vaccines? A group of anti-vaxxers called 0 to 4-year-olds. These people are relying on all the rest of us to do what Fauci says and have immunity. And by the way, these little shits, they are terrible with masks. Terrible at wearing masks. They're always under the nose. They're always crying. What is this? I don't understand. Germ theory. What's next? JK is right. The goblins are Jewish. Oh my God. Asterisk. Producer Brian wrote this. Asterisk, asterisk. Producer Brian is Jewish. Jesus Christ, Brian. I think it's great that one of the most important formative reading experiences for literally millions of children in this country and around the world is predicated on the idea that stereotypes are good and that all people should be sorted from basically the time of their birth into different categories, and that it is not really possible for you to escape basic qualities you have when you're a literal child. So I think it's good that basically this is a book about a kid who's really good at sports, who gets to be in charge even though his friend who's a girl is smarter and more talented and harder working than him. But because he's special, he gets to be in charge. Those are inevitable qualities, and any hard work you put in, any time you put in, any effort to better yourself, any view of learning itself as an opportunity not to use your innate gifts, but actually to expand your mind and change the kind of malleable, plastic quality of your own consciousness, that's stupid. That's silly. What you are when you're 10 is what you are when you're 30. And the sooner you accept that, the better. And I think it's good that the bankers are little tiny Jews who want to get their hands on all the fucking gold. We have nothing to learn from the elderly. They are wasting our resources.
Wow. We have nothing to learn from the elderly. They are wasting our resources. Well, I mean, shoot, have you looked at old people lately? Oh my God, they're just like, oh, you're just like, I'm trying to walk, okay, and you're in front of me, you know, and so it's, you know, this is hard because my grandma is my best friend. This is a personal attack. This is an attack, you know, but I mean, you gotta see them, okay? Just trying to do anything. Oh my God, what a sight, you know? And then, you know, they also wear diapers. We're like, oh, babies. Everyone's like, babies, you know. Oh, they use a lot of plastic diapers. How about the elderly, huh? Oh, aren't they just like babies? They use the same products. Oh, we only attack the babies. Oh, you know, the environment. But how about the elderly? They also use diapers. They eat soft foods. They eat same ass shit. Get rid of them.
Fantastic. Next up.
Track and field, especially the middle distance events, is too boring for air and shouldn't be allowed in the Olympics. Track and field, especially the middle distance events, is too boring for air and should not be televised, even the Olympics. I think I remember that correctly. And you know, it's just running, guys. It's just running. Why? Just because these people devote their entire lives to training and very specific skills, and just because it's this very simple skill that that people try to master for their whole lives just to be able to do really well, doesn't mean that we need to watch it on TV. I mean, for one, let's say the outfits are a little bit slutty, and I just don't think that people should be trouncing around an oval in such honestly revealing things. And I thought that, you know, maybe, you know, there should be some more story. Have you ever heard of storytelling, guys? Do you guys know about storytelling? Yeah, there's not that in track and field, okay? And so get it off my screen. I don't want to see this track on my TV, Tyra Banks. And track is really boring. It's just running. And no, actually, this is really true. No one who's ever run has any personality.
Nice. Let's see what's next. Send gays over 40 to a farm upstate. Solomon.
Rude.
Send gays over 40 to a farm upstate. Easily, yes. We don't need to be out. I'm 40. I'm done. You guys are exhausting. It truly, like, what do we need to do? We've proven I've come too much. I can't get chlamydia again. Send me somewhere else. 35 more seconds. Look, over 40 gays, you see us in the club, we're creepy. You don't like it. You don't want us there. We don't look like we should be there. Why do we have a vest with no shirt on under it? That was never in style. I have nothing else to say. I'm going upstate.
Solomon's going upstate.
Straight shoot,